Hi everyone, my name is Frankie, and welcome to a Movie a Day Challenge. Today is day number 316, and it's November 12th, 2018. Today I'll be watching the 1988 Western film, Young Guns. Now, in each episode of a Movie a Day Challenge, I pick one film that I've never seen before, and then I take that movie's movie poster and place it to the side of me. I do this because I absolutely have no idea of what the film that I'm about to watch is about. And being that I have absolutely no clue about the film or what it's about, I feel like I need to draw some type of conclusion of what I think the film may be about, based solely on the movie poster itself. In saying this, let's go ahead and take a look at the 1988 Western film movie poster to Young Guns. Now, this is a cool movie poster. I mean, it's just a group of men. A group of young men, I'm taking it, because it's in the 80s, and the title is Young Guns. So we got a very well-known cast, as I may say so. We have Kiefer Sutherland, Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, Lou Diamond Phillips. I don't know who the other two guys are. I mean, I can see their names here in the movie poster, but maybe if I've seen their work, you know, I mean, Emilio Estevez, Coach Bombay from the Mighty Ducks. Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez's stepbrother, who is known for Major League, The Rookie, which we got to see for Movie a Day Challenge. Another great film called, well, not film, just, what was it? 2.5 Men. There you go right there. It's a great show right there. But we got Kiefer Sutherland with 24 and The Lost Boys. But Lou Diamond Phillips with Alabama. I really wish I knew the two men who were acting this film, but I really don't know. So basically what I'm trying to get to is these are really a group of young actors who are doing well during the 80s and are being casted in this Western film. From what I can see from the movie poster itself, now getting to the movie poster, we can see that they have marshal badges. The Silver Star. It's pretty cool. So I'm taking it that these are marshals out on the lookout for some kind of criminal. Just hunting them down. So being that's the Old West, I'm taking it's the early days of the Old West. Possibly. I could be wrong. But I'm looking at that, yeah, I'm taking it's like one of those Old West adventures where there's just a group of guys hunting down someone. It's probably going to be really cool based on it being, you know, a really cool 80s action Western film. Well, I'm not going to say action Western film, but we get the point because Western is its own genre and it does deal with a lot of action. So I'm looking forward to the gunfights, I'm looking forward to a cool storyline, and the acting by these great actors. I'm looking forward to sitting down and enjoying the 1988 Western film, Young Guns. Now, after I finish analyzing the movie poster itself, I then let you, the viewer, know that I'm going to go ahead and watch the 1988 Western film, Young Guns. But before I go and do that, I want to let you, the viewer, know that after I finish watching Young Guns, I then come back and tell you a little bit about the film. However, I don't go in great detail about the movie. You see, I don't release any major spoilers about the film, nor do I tell you anything about the movie's plot either. Why? Well, because I don't want to ruin your chance of watching a really great film for the first time. And since this is also my first time watching Young Guns, I wouldn't want anyone to spoil the film for me or tell me anything about the movie's plot either before I actually go ahead and watch the film myself. I want you to enjoy this film for what it's worth and be entertained by it. That's the sole purpose for a Movie a Day Challenge. Now, in case you have previously seen the 1988 Western film Young Guns previously, then please feel free to substitute Young Guns for another film for your viewing pleasure. It doesn't even have to be in the genre of Western films. This way you can take part in a Movie a Day Challenge and possibly watch each film along with me as I go along. In saying that, I'm going to go ahead right now and watch the 1988 Western film Young Guns, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit about the film. I'll be right back. I just finished the 1988 Western film Young Guns, and I want to let you, the viewer, know that Young Guns is an okay movie. I'm going to be honest with you, the viewer. This film is nothing really to brag about. The story is decent, the acting is cool to watch, and it's the action parts of this film that basically make the movie for what it is. However, it's the story that didn't really make me feel interested in the movie. I felt like some parts of the movie just didn't click with me. And I like to be captivated by parts of movies, you know, especially the action sequences. I enjoyed the action sequences, but the overall story and how it developed to get to those action scenes just didn't get me. I don't know why, but just didn't seem to catch me whatsoever. Now, the acting by some of the actors in the film I thought was pretty cool. I felt that Emilio Estevez playing what I'm taking as the lead actor in this film, it just, I don't know, I think it was just, he tried too hard to play the role. And I felt that his supporting cast fit their roles perfectly. I just think that he tried too hard to play the role that he was doing. The most I could say about this film is that it's okay. I would have given this film a good rating, but the way the film just basically went down towards the story, I couldn't do that. I felt that I was going to give it a grade that wasn't really deserving of a good rating. So it's just an okay movie. Would I recommend Young Guns to a family member or friend? No, I wouldn't. I don't think any of my friends or family members would like this film. I do want to point out that there is bloodshed in this movie, and it is excessive at points. I'm not talking like ultimately gory. I'm talking about that when you see someone get shot in the head, blood does happen. And it seems to be that type of 80s action film where if someone's going to get shot, blood is going to come out. So it's not as tasteful as it should have been, but there are scenes that when someone gets shot, it's a little graphic. It's a bit too graphic, especially in one scene. But with me, it's just nothing in my interest for that. Also, just to point out, there is a nudity scene, but it's not female, it's a male, and it didn't need to be in this film. I felt it didn't need to be in this movie whatsoever. Now, would I watch the 1988 Western film Young Guns again? No, I wouldn't. I felt that it's a good one-and-done film for a movie-a-day challenge, but if I did watch it, it'd probably be way down in the future. But right now, I don't see myself watching it anytime soon. Now, if you liked today's episode, you see that thumbs up underneath this video? Click it. Give us a like for today's episode. As you're doing that, maybe you've seen the 1988 Western film Young Guns and liked it. Maybe you've seen it and you didn't like it. Maybe you're interested in watching the film, you're hearing my review about the movie, you're going to go watch the film after watching this review, and then come back and write something. Well, whichever the three may be, please tell me in the comment box down below. Right down there. And as you're doing that, you see that word subscribe underneath this video? Click it. Subscribe to a movie a day challenge. Now, tomorrow is day number 317 of a movie a day challenge, and I'll be watching the 2012 Western film Django Unchained. My name is Frankie. I will be here tomorrow for day number 317 and the 2012 Western film Django Unchained. I will see you tomorrow.